Now, the Pakistan Supreme Court is hearing the very crucial case against Deputy Speaker's decision rejecting the no-confidence motion that was brought against the incumbent Prime Minister Imran Khan's government. The decision by the top court is likely, or it is expected, could resolve the ongoing constitutional crisis in a country that, remember, has been plunged into chaos since the 31st of March. The Supreme Court justices pulled up President's counsel Ali Zafar, asking if he seeks to protect the violation of the Constitution in the Parliament. Now, Justice Kale also added that the court is the guardian of the Constitution, and Justice Mandokhil said that if the parliamentary proceedings were affecting someone, that justice needs to be done, adding that if justice was failed, then this could, of course, set a precedent for future such constitutional crises. Now, the counsel for President Ali Zafar, during his final arguments, said that the protection of the Constitution must be in accordance with it, and if the court fails, then the matter will, of course, go to the people. He also argued that for protecting the law, every article of the Constitution must be taken into consideration. Now, the President's counsel Zafar also cited that when there is a disagreement within the judiciary, then the Parliament does not interfere, adding that the same should be true for the judiciary as well. Now, the Chief Justice of Pakistan then questioned if the formation of a federal government was an internal matter of the Parliament, to which the counsel for the President referred to the verdict in the Junejo case, where the court had declared the overthrow of Junejo's government as unconstitutional and had actually taken action against the dissolution of the Assembly. When asked to explain as to what constitutional crisis is by the Chief Justice, Ali Zafar, the President's counsel, said that everything was going according to the Constitution, and therefore there is no constitutional crisis. He also added that the announcement of the election dates shows that the government's move is not a malicious one. The Chief Justice Bandial, meanwhile, pulled up the government's counsel for demanding early elections. The Pakistan Chief Justice said that prima facie Article 95 was violated, and also stated that others have majority, then the government should not announce elections, as billions are spent because of the polls. Chief Justice Bandial also argued that the case has a clear element of national interest. The counsel for the Prime Minister Imtiaz Siddiqui, meanwhile, argued that the proceedings of the Parliament are simply outside of the court's jurisdiction, adding that although the no-confidence motion was under court review, the opposition did not object to the Deputy Speaker presiding over the session, and that the Deputy Speaker had made the decision based on his oath to protect the country. Now, Imtiaz Siddiqui also interestingly argued that all parliamentary proceedings have full protection under Article 69 of the Constitution, and the number 7 bench is bound to follow the rules as they are. And also, my colleague Anas Malik is tracking the story very closely for us from outside of the Supreme Court in Islamabad, and this is what he's had to say about the crisis that is presently underway.
In the Supreme Court of Pakistan, today is day 5th, and the all-important case, the Sumoto case, is currently ongoing and being heard by the 5-member bench. Now, the day has started off with the lawyer of the Pakistani president, Barrister Ali Zafar, taking to the court. He was arguing under Article 69 as to how it's not the court's jurisdiction to interfere in the matters of the Parliament. But the court has been steadfast. The court has said that they need to set down the limits. Then came the lawyer of the Prime Minister, Imtiaz Siddiqui, who again argued on the contents that it's not the jurisdiction of the court, but the court has been making it clear that they do not want to set a wrong precedent, that they have to ensure that every action and the ruling of the Speaker has been done in accordance with the law and the Constitution. As we talk, the lawyer of the Deputy Speaker and Speaker, Naeem Bukhari, is currently arguing, and he has been again arguing on the same point, that it's not the judiciary's prerogative to go into the actions of the court, but the court has said that by and large it has to set down the limits for the actions of the ruling of the Speaker, especially given that keeping in mind that the motion of no confidence was moved on the 28th of March and the ruling came on the 3rd of April, way later than the day of the tabling of the motion itself. Anas Malik in Islamabad, Pakistan for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.